Smokes go down the CT cross, and the pistols try and force their way into the B side, or at least still on the idea that they're going towards that B side. Torsey sees what's really going on though. Takes the head of Major and the head of Paz as well. Not quite the 3K. He did dig up Torsey though, so there's an opportunity for the one to get planted here, but it's a 5 versus 3 situation for BUDAPEST5. Logic Man does deal with Corey at least, get something back, but Flea responding onto Engine, thinning out that A defensive a little bit longer, and they can just force it in against Emor. If they drop him, then he won't be able to do anything. He gets a couple of kills bomb back down on the A play. Emor is one of those 8Ks, taps on the head of the first, almost gets the second player doing damage, replacing places with the M4 and the FAMAS, picking up that M4, the Galil forces forward instead. Corey gets the kill on Logic Man, flash around the corner, and Emor struggles to get that kill in, but he does manage to find
data. But I'm pretty sure for Amor, like he's been for months now, like one of the leading FPL players in Europe. So always watch for him in like some of those 1v1 duels, just incredibly sharp. And we saw that first pick up towards the short position.
M4s. Oh, just on the right position for Coolio. Fleeve gets a kill through the smoke as well. And their blind firing has predicted SANGAL so well. 5 on 3 without contact even being taken. Cammy drops the bomb planter. And this round has fallen apart at the seams for SANGAL. How they let this go this far? Major trying to see if he can fight back, but Paz is left alone on the site. 2 kills to his name. Grabs that orb. Is he going to keep fighting here? He's going to look for the gap in the doorway. CCT's coming out.
By the A players just spamming through. Fast play out towards long with the flashes. Logic Man taking a hell of a lot of damage. So many flashes over the top. The CT player hasn't been seen. Finally, Corey's been seen. Oh my goodness, now it goes the way of the T side through a smoke.
Anything you can do, we can do better, it seems, is the current motto of SANGAL. Fleeve back up on the site. Coolio being
guys. A Maka it may have been as well on that demolition crew where it was just like...
It's trying to go for 4 smoke kills, and they have got those in the past for BUDAPEST5, but no damage being done in the end. The Molotovs will force out the early tags. Coolio, though, with that spray transfer is good. Coming in on the previous few where SANGAL have just dominated against the CT forces. SANGAL are going to make their way back into the B play to try run that strap one more time. This time with the... Coming over with the hit. Torsey just backing off entirely. One player drops in towards CT, and Fleeve just against that man.
Making sure that they're holding down
more of a fight on Dust 2 than they did on Train.
Paz out of the gates here with the AK. The CTs have absolutely no idea. You talk about that fight and they miss one of the crucial elements of it. Torsey at least gets the response in to deal with Paz, but a 2-for-1 trade in the AWP v AWP battle can be attempted by Logic Man. Baits in the kill. Can't see anything ahead of it. The boost up will be attempted, and now it's been seen by Engine. He'll call it in. Coolio does get Logic Man, but Major chance to strike to line them both up. Sprays through.
Coming in, and now the XE's in.
Fleeve gets that opener, smoke back from Paz to try and extinguish the incendiaries. The AWP turned away from perfect timing with a window face. One player back at BUDAPEST5. They have given them a fight, and the Rifles are about to do so again.
Ooh, Paz gets that first pick. Nicely done. Trade.
Oh, the timing could be everything. They're so focused on the long control. Now the shot, the strike for Major. Gets that one frag, not that second. Fleeve trades it to a 3v3 and turns up.
Molly out towards the site. That will force him out into the open. Start to reposition. Slow walk in towards a short position. Bring it back to a 2v2.
Yeah, Fleeve giving up the shoulder before he sees the information. Kill found now. CT start walking forward that AWP ramp. The AK watching from long control. Coolio going to be contested as the AWP is seen. Burst through. Coolio gets the frag. Logic Man knows where both CTs are at. And a spray round. Ocon. Paz backed up with the Galil. Fleeve being seen. Camion still gets the kill, and Fleeve holds down with him. The A site under siege, but BUDAPEST5 are holding the fences. And SANGAL desperate to get something back in Wars. Blind spray will come through against Corey in the end. Bombs yet to commit. They're keeping their eyes on the long presence. It's better to be a backstab, but they've got to worry so much about the short and CT spawn. And they're moving forward here. Emor, one good shot into another player. A third kill found by him. Torsey finds a trade frag. That bomb's on his way back into the B site. Emor's making all the noise, but the AWPer are going to read it here for BP5. Coolio waiting off angle, but that engagement towards mid could be the important one. No, Emor continues to fight. Get himself 4 kills on for the A's. Not quite. Both players running out of ammo. The Glock's still in, tapping forward.
Torsey, but he's got to isolate the frag. And Major's just falling away from the site. He's getting out of there. There's a chance that Torsey could just stick it now.
Emor's moving up. He's found his way on the defuse, sticking the whole thing. Got to be a swing. Got to be a swing. Got to be a swing. Emor thinks it's a fake, but no. BUDAPEST5! That top fragger taken out around 14.
We haven't seen them in training so long. Played a couple of games in January, one recently only against a Hungarian side yesterday.
Down, Torzi. Not going to be seen. Head seen towards the long short control instead. There's a kill for Kaiman. Engine trades it. M4 back of Kaiman. Doubled up. Torzi with the AWP close range. Wallbang headshot. Connecting to a 1v1 and Paz. So
EDC
close.
Matches. Play out towards a long position. CT's here in numbers. And look what the Pistols have been able to do.
My God, what is this game? What is this game? Emor can't even find the trade or flash his way out. They've stacked their way straight into long. Molotov's going to force that AK forward. Wins that one fight. Not that second, though. The Deagles have done it all. Bomb can make his way in towards CT. Logic Man. USP out of car, flashbangs in, gonna see those CTs drop in, not hitting heads, needs to get a frag. That flick's good, but that's the only one he gets. Flea with a trade back and Emor responding into the short control 2v3. He needs Paz to get here to support. Gets out of play as well, Tap's desperate, looking for those players and they all just stack up. Paz gets one trade back on towards one, knowing that there's gonna be a player at Goose and a player on site. I think he saw the player Goose crossing. Torzi shouldering out to the left-hand side, facing much more confidently if they want to take the advantage back here, and that's a decent enough start. What? That's a good follow-up as well. Well, BUDAPEST5 won a Deagle force buy round to get themselves back in control in the previous end of the half, and now the USPs will do them one better. Logic Man knows that they're up towards bottom mid. And taps on Corey and Co, hoping to catch these CTs who have now grabbed AK. Yes, Emor will face and go falling. Corey gets another
missed by the city side, but we're going out towards that long challenge. Very quick play out from the T side, and Corey finds that first. Engine just being spammed down, and this is looking like it's going to be a T side round now.
Yep. BUDAPEST5 back in control, just absolutely storming the long presence, which SANGAL do not have a good hold of whatsoever. Paz will find Corey at least through the smoke, but Torzi there with a quick trade out towards the mid-possession.
Major, though, gets just goosed down. So many players out towards a short position. Deagle finds the first. AWP starts connecting in. The Deagle gets even more, and now all comes down to Camion to see if he can clutch. 1v4 has got away with a couple of kills, but the bomb is in CT hands.
Got to fight for it at the CT spawn. Flash is going over. Flashes and counter smokes also coming in towards the boosted CT spawn. Molotov's in, but the flashes go over. There's Logic Man and Emor with the kills in. Paz dealing with Corey. And that's easy as that, it seems. Two standing for the BUDAPEST5 side. Another shot in for Emor out towards tunnels, leaving it all to Flea was the last man standing here. CZ.
Rushing to B, just silent favor, get a bomb plant. HG, maybe a little bit too deep.
That flashbang. It's going to stall them from pushing forward. The nades back on Coolio will get that frag in. Further nades. Expecting another T-side player to be out there. Emor gets tagged heavy. Flea actually gets away with that kill. Logic Man trades back on him. AK Atorzi in the back lines. Back behind Big Box. The Molotov forcing him away. And Nade also presses on. He's on the bomb plant position. Gets Major to fall. Two standing. They're running out of time. Corey dealt with. Round the corner. Headshot landed. AWP out there with the pistol. Hits the no-scope, but he can't find the bomb. If I told you they got map 1 at 16-5, you wouldn't believe me. Smokes down, Logic Man gets that first kill. Paz gets overwhelmed by the execution inbound. One backstabber, Logic Man grabs that AK, turns it to a 4 versus 2. The York pressing into B-more, knowing that there's players all over the shot. One of the Batmans in particular up on the boost. Fleeve gets one, Camion gets another. Camion's traded, but still, they've thinned out the SANGAL side. Logic Man ready.
Go for another quick play out towards the longhouse.
There's Logic Man in with a kill, so not even going to be that one player that gets anything 3. SANGAL finally starting to show signs of that confidence that we saw from them during the first map up, and Emor and Major get more kills. One left in Corey.
And for Corey, he's just trying to hope to see if he can get damage. Overextensions trying to come through for the CTs. They line up. Oh my goodness.
Okay, speaking of fast and aggressive, Logic Man down the mid.
But this round is done. This round is over.
Dearest Lord, if you exist, you will make this round happen just so Dwayne looks like an idiot. That's all I want. Well, from the player on short itself, that is Emor. Man to shut down, does get a frag in the round. Coolio trades it, rush out to CT to deal with. Counter smokes, kills in for Major. 3 match points. M4 up for Major, seeing the first player bursting out, taking damage, but getting away with the kill. Nades on, smokes down to siphon off cars so Engine can maintain his position to the map. head ducked down. A second grenade comes up close, but not close enough to do significance here to Budapest5. Fleeve is the most aggressive player here in mid. Gotta be dealt with by Paz. He can't do it. He looks for the double
on the elbow and get back into a little bit more of hard cover, but they're offering up the bomb site. At least they've got that shot in.
Emo makes his way up. Orca has no idea. Spray through on the one man. Looks for the second.